Hello and welcome. I'm Jessica Kirschner, Integrative Wellness Coach here at Mindful Modern Living. Today, we're going to explore something that affects all of us, stress. But we're going to go a little bit beneath the surface. We're going to talk about why understanding how stress personally shows up for you is the true key to managing it effectively, and how the mind-body connection plays a role in your overall health and well-being. We hear a lot about stress, but what we don't always talk about is how stress is not just a mental state. It's something that can take shape in the body, shift our emotional balance, and even impact our spiritual connection. When stress becomes chronic, when we're living in this constant state of tension and overwhelm, it can lead to physical discomfort, fatigue, weakened immune system, and even cause long-term health challenges and illnesses. It can show up also emotionally, leaving us disconnected, anxious, and spiritually, it can pull us away from having this deeper sense of alignment with our values and higher purpose. The truth is, stress looks different for everyone. What triggers one person might not affect another in the same way, but that's why building self-awareness is so essential. When you understand how stress shows up in your mind and body, you gain the ability to respond intentionally rather than just automatically. And that's where the power lies. With self-awareness, with connection, you can start to explore tools and techniques that are most effective for you. Not every strategy will work for everyone, and what works for one situation might not work for another situation. But when you begin to notice your own patterns, how stress shows up physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, you can make more informed decisions about how to manage it and how to respond. So this is where the mind-body connection really is powerful. Your body is constantly sending signals to you all the time, and especially when you're stressed. Tightness in the chest, knots in your shoulders and stomach. These are all physical manifestations of stress, but we often sometimes ignore these signals, even when they're super loud. But when you begin to tune into these subtle cues, you can respond with compassion and care, giving your body what it needs to restore and come back into that balance. So mindfulness practices, meditation, sound healing, these tools build self-awareness over time, strengthening your ability, again, to become aware when your body is needing support. And another layer of this is understanding external and internal stresses. External stresses are things that you can't control, like work deadlines, unexpected events, traffic. Internal stressors are shaped by your thoughts, your beliefs, and choices. Negative self-talk, perfection, procrastination. By identifying what's in your control and what's not, you empower yourself to take action where it matters and to let go and give space to what you can't control. So, where do you begin? Start by carving out just a few moments of intentional time for yourself. It doesn't have to be complicated. Maybe you just start noticing how your body feels after a difficult conversation at work. Or take a few slow breaths while you're sitting in traffic. These small moments build awareness over time. And to deepen this practice, I invite you to explore some of my guided practices on my YouTube channel. If you're feeling overwhelmed or disconnected, try a 10-minute body scan meditation to notice where in the body tension is living inside of you. Or if you're struggling to calm, racing thoughts, explore one of my sound healing meditations to quiet the mind. And I invite you to just tune into your body and notice how stress is showing up for you. Pay attention to signals, both subtle and obvious, and internal and external. And over time, you'll start to bridge this gap between mind and body. These practices are truly meant to help you cultivate self-awareness, create ease and balance. And they're not just going to serve you in these stressful moments, they're going to show up every single day in your life. And if you're ready to take this work even deeper, I invite you to connect with me personally. I invite you to schedule a complimentary discovery coaching session with me where we can explore what is coming up for you and how we can work together to build a plan that supports your personal health. Awareness is just the beginning. Every time you pause and tune into your body, you're building a foundation of resilience and intention that will support you for many years to come. Thank you so much for joining me in this exploration. I encourage you, again, to explore my other videos and guided practices, and I look forward to connecting with you and helping you to deepen your self-awareness and creating space for what matters most. Until next time, stay well.